It is time now for the PHL 11 o'clock news for this Saturday night, February 21st, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Your 11 o'clock news headlines here and our top stories. At 11 o'clock here on this Saturday night, here is Khadija Sultana, 16, Shamima Begum, 15, and a third 15-year-old Metropolitan Police Khadija Sultana, as a family of London teen who fled to Syria, as they want them home safe and sound. In predictions hold up for this year's Academy Awards, Hollywood's biggest act can be described by two words that begin with the letter B: Birdman and Boyhood. The latest in a seemingly ended period of snowstorms moved over the East Coast on Saturday, dropped down a wintry mix as far south as northern Georgia and potential cause of more headaches for snow-weary New England. After a Minneapolis police officer who was shot Saturday morning in a man in his restaurant connected with the shooting, the Minneapolis mayor called the shooting a cowardly act. The new Secretary of Defense, Ashton Carter, said Saturday that the U.S. may slow down the withdrawal of American troops from Afghanistan. In Kabul, President Obama's new Pentagon chief said Saturday from the United States was seriously considered the slowing of a pace of a troop withdrawal from Afghanistan as the country battles a resilient Taliban insurgency. In Beijing, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry said on Saturday that further serious sanctions may still be imposed over Russia and on Russia over its actions in eastern Ukraine. The Nigerian army has retaken its northeastern town of Baga, held by Boko Haram militants since the third day of January. In a tweet from its official account, the army said that mopping-up operations were continuing. North and extremism as Norwegian Muslims form a human chain around Oslo synagogue. In Pasco, Washington, a group protesting a police shooting in Pasco, Washington took over a bridge crossing the Columbia River. The Tri-City Herald reported that 75 people were in a group as night fell on Saturday. A convicted child sex offender behind bars told clubs that he left the suburban Washington Mall with a 10-year-old girl and her older sister the day they vanished without a trace 40 years ago. Mayor Annesi Parker took to Twitter Saturday afternoon to express their disapproval of former New York Mayor Rudolph Giuliani's statements about President Obama. After the Justice Department sought Friday to reverse a federal court ruling blocking President Barack Obama's immigration and executive actions, governors convening in Washington over the weekend reacted largely along party lines. Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras declared victory on Saturday after agreeing to a conditional financial rescue deal with Europe, and despite making a big concession to avert a banking collapse within days. Battery maker A123 Systems is suing Apple, claiming that it aggressively poached some key staff members in violation of the non-disclosure and non-competitive agreements when they left A123. A U.S. federal judge has dismissed an antitrust lawsuit that charged Google harmed consumers by forcing Android handset makers to use its app by default, but gave the plaintiffs 3 weeks to amend the complaint. As Bobby Christina Brown passed a 3-week mark on life support in a Georgia hospital, her boyfriend, Nick Gordon, is making a public plea to visit her. Findings of a new study revealed that ancient cities were built at the same style as modern cities are people built them to provide an evidence better and efficient life. Barry Butch Wilmore and Terry Vert spent nearly 7 hours installing new cabling in preparation of the arrival of space taxis. In Lincoln County, North Carolina, there have been 3 confirmed cases of superbug CRE at the Carolina Healthcare System Lincoln this year, according to a hospital spokesperson. The latest result in the study compared the attributes of 11 different soft drinks as well as analyzing consumption habits of Americans have shown that drinking a little one soda a day could be enough to expose consumers to potential cancer-causing chemicals in the food coloring of some soft drinks. Here, take a look at New England and its alerts here at 11:04. In Manchester, New Hampshire, Engine 10 AL3 at a motor vehicle accident on Ridge Street and Beach Street in Manchester, New Hampshire, and in Warwick, Rhode Island. There, code red, working fire at 200 Bald Hill Road in the Gold's Gym. And in East Hampton, Holyoke, Massachusetts road closure. Brunton Road, East Hampton Road on Route 141 in East Hampton is closed until further notice due to the weather. Here, And speaking of traffic, Peter Chill News on 1105. Time now for traffic report, and it's slow going on highways north and west of the city of Boston and stretching out to central and western Massachusetts and down to north of Providence and down 95 from East Greenwich all the way down to the Connecticut border here. And we got an accident in Randolph, accident left lane blocking Route 24 southbound and Route 93 and Route 139, exit 20 in Randolph, so expect delays here. Route 24 southbound, an accident near Route 27 in Brockton, so expect delays here. And we got an accident 95 southbound around near Route 10 in Cranston, so expect some delays here. If you're out there on the highways, be careful here and take your time out on the highways because it can be slick with the snow and the rain. And the limited rail and bus service will be available tonight and tomorrow on the MBTA. Peter Chill News time is 11:06 here on this late Saturday night. Time now for a weather report. Our current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 11 o'clock. It's 38 degrees on temperature with light rain, fog, and mist. Humidity 93%. Wind speed southwest about 5 miles per barometer. 30.18 inches. Dew about 36 degrees. Visibly at 5 miles and a wind chill about 34 degrees. Okay, take a look at current conditions around the region here. It is 33 out in Boston, 32 in Pittsburgh and in Bedford, 31 in Haverhill, 32 in Gloucester, it's 29 in Worcester, 29 in Sturbridge, it's 31 in Webster, 33 in Milford, 34 in Norwood, it's 35 in Taunton, 36 in New Bedford, it's 36 in Plymouth, 34 in Falmouth and in Chatham and Provincetown, 34 in Cape Cod Bay, 36 in Nantucket, it's 38 out in Nantucket, 36 in Martha's Vineyard, 37 in Westerly, 33 in Westley, 37 in Blockon, it's 34 in Smithfield, 32 in New York City and in Islip, 36 in Montauk, 29 in Bridgeport, 32 in New Haven, it's 29 in Danbury, 20 in Waterbury, 30 out in Meriden, 30 in Hartford, 31 in Winslow, it's 29 in Springfield, 24 in Amherst, 27 in Greenfield, 28 in Athol, 23 in Pittsfield, 26 in North Adams, Massachusetts, 23 in Albany, New York, it's 22 in Colorado Springs, 19 in Rutland, Vermont, it's 25 in Bennington, 23 in Barbara, Vermont. It's 25 in Lebanon, New Hampshire. It's 21 in Lacuna, New Hampshire. 27 in Concord and Keene and Jeff, New Hampshire. 20 in Manchester, New Hampshire. 30 in Nashua and Portsmouth, New Hampshire. And 34 in Portland, Maine. Here. Alright, let's take a look at our surface map around the country. Shows station front from eastern British Columbia, stretching the name for Washington State, eastern Washington State. And then for Idaho, then for northern Utah. Merged with a cold front from Colorado, stretching the name for the Central Plains States and up into the Great Lakes, and stretching it up into Ontario and a pink front for the extreme northwest of Quebec. And a station front from eastern California, stretching the name for Southern Nevada and then for Arizona and New Mexico. And merging with a cold front from south-central New Mexico, stretching the name for Texas, and a station front from northeast Louisiana, stretching the name for the mid-south region. Merging with a warm front from Tennessee, stretching the name for the Carolinas and out to sea. Here we got high pressure in west central Saskatchewan. We got low pressure in eastern Ontario off the southern California coastlines. Western Arizona, southeastern New Mexico, north central Louisiana, north central Mississippi, and west central ports of Kentucky here. And east central ports of Ontario here. 80 degrees hot temperature right now in Detroit. It's 32 out in Pittsburgh, 35 out in Kansas City, 56 out in Atlanta, 71 in Miami, Florida, 69 in Brownsville, 53 in Dallas, Texas, it's 33 out in Kansas City, 22 in Omaha, Nebraska, 20 in Chicago, 11 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 9 above in Great Falls, Montana, 15 in Seattle, 69 in San Francisco, 59 in Los Angeles, it's 65 out in Las Vegas, Nevada, 36 in Salt Lake City, 72 in Phoenix, 19 in Denver, and 54 out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here. Alright, let's take a look at our radar situation here around the region here at the 11th hour, and it shows some snow showers around much of eastern Massachusetts and central and west central portions of Massachusetts, coming to much of Connecticut, and western and northern Rhode Island around the Providence area, and stretching on northern Bristol County and Plymouth County, and the snow stretching up the eastern New York, up in Vermont, New Hampshire, and up in Maine here, while we're seeing sleeting from Provincetown, stretching south of Plymouth, curving around 495 around Bridgewater, and stretching down for Taunton, and stretching down near Fall River, and stretching down through Warwick, and stretching all the way down through the Rhode Island, down to the Connecticut coastline, and it is sleeting along 95 for New Haven, down for Bridgeport, down for Stamford, and stretching it down through New York City, stretching it down through central New Jersey, around the Philadelphia area here, and some rain showers along Long Island, and stretching it down for eastern Long Island, down for southeastern Rhode Island, down for south coast of Massachusetts and Cape Town there. And the snow showers stretching up to the Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, and up into eastern Quebec, and stretch around New Brunswick, covering much of Nova Scotia, and some snow showers of west, central, and southeastern portions of Newfoundland there, and sleeting around north central Maryland and around west central portions of Virginia, and a lot of rain showers stretching down for the Jersey Shore, stretching it down for Delaware, and around eastern and west central portions of Virginia, and stretching it down for West Virginia, down for east central portions of Kentucky, down for eastern Tennessee, and it's stretching western Carolina, stretching it down for north central portions of Georgia, down for Alabama, down for central portions of Mississippi, down for north central portions of Louisiana, down for east central portions of Texas here. And take a look at some snow showers around east central portion of Wisconsin, stretching it out for southwestern portions of Michigan, down for central portions of Michigan here, and some snow showers around west central portions to western portions of Kansas and Nebraska, down for east central portions of Colorado, down for northeastern portions of Mexico here, and some rain showers in northeastern central portions of New Mexico, down for Texas Panhandle, up to the northern Texas Panhandle, down for west central Oklahoma here, and the Oklahoma Panhandle with some snow showers of west central portions of the Oklahoma Panhandle here. Rain and snow on south central portions of Utah, down for southwestern portions of Colorado. Rain showers of west central portions of Nevada. Snow and rain down for south central portions of Idaho here. Some snow showers of west central portions of Wyoming, down for south central portions of Montana around Billings. Rain showers in east central portions of Washington State, south central portions of Washington State, down for north central portion of Oregon here. And some rain showers in southeastern portions of Alaska, and some rain around south central portions of Alaska here. Alright, let's take a look at satellite loop here, and it shows a lot of clouds covering much of the eastern portion of the country, stretching the name for the Gulf states. Now a line of clouds from western Mexico, stretching them and covering much of the southwestern portion of the country, and stretching up in the plains and the Rockies, and stretching it out to Nevada here. And line of clouds covering up south-central Alaska, stretching west central portions of British Columbia, and then for the Pacific coastline of northwestern tip of California here. Okay, take a look at surface. Okay, let's take a look at forecast discussion around the region here. First of all, around the country, heavy rain possible for parts of the lower Mississippi Valley and the central Gulf Coast. Heavy snow possible for parts of the central Rockies and Great Basin. Temperatures will be 20 to 35 degrees below average from the upper Midwest to the Southern High Plains, a further extending from the Mid-Atlantic southwestward to the Southern Plains and westward across parts of the Southwest. It will develop a wave of low pressure over the Ohio Valley that will move northeastward to the eastern Canada by Monday. The wave will pull the front northward to the northern New England by Sunday afternoon before boundary moves off the east coast and in the Gulf of Mexico on Monday, as the system will produce light to moderate snow over parts of the Mid-Atlantic and New England Saturday evening, with light to moderate snow moving into the New England by early Sunday morning here. The snow over New England will end by Sunday morning. In addition, light to moderate rain will develop over parts of the Tennessee Southern Ohio Valley and move eastward off the southeast southern Mid-Atlantic coast by Sunday afternoon here. Between the rain snow line, an area of rain and freezing rain and sleet will develop over parts of the Mid-Atlantic front the early Sunday morning here. An area of showers and thunderstorms will also develop over parts of the lower Mississippi Valley and western Gulf Coast front Sunday morning here. Initially, a cold area of high pressure over the west central Canada will move southeastward to the Mississippi Valley by Monday. Circulation around the high pressure will produce upslope flows over parts of the northern central Rockies, producing an area of snow over the region throughout Sunday evening here. The snow sinks southward to the southern Rockies and Southern Plains. Also by Sunday evening, wind will develop over parts of the Southern High Plains. On Sunday morning, that will move southward to the Southern Plains by Sunday night by the border. The area of rain, freezing rain, and sleet will develop between the rain and snow line over the parts of the Southern Plains into the lower Mississippi Valley on Sunday afternoon Monday. Showers and thunderstorms will also develop over parts of the western Gulf Coast by Sunday afternoon Monday. Here. Meanwhile, upper level energy over the Pacific Northwest will move southward to the Southern California and the Great Basin developing a close upper level low on Monday. The system will produce areas of light to moderate snow over parts of the Great Basin that will move into parts of the Central Rockies and California on Sunday and Monday here. Rain also develop over parts of the Southern California by Sunday morning, expanded into parts of the Southwest by Sunday evening into Monday. Alright, let's take a look at a forecast discussion around region here. Low pressure will move across New England tonight, bringing a mix of winter precipitation to the area into Sunday morning, as Arctic cold front will push offshore Sunday night, bringing some strong northwest winds and really cold air for the start of the week. And large high pressure will move south of New England on Tuesday, and our Arctic front will move across during Wednesday with periods of light snow. Another high will bring frigid but dry conditions late next week. And new term until 6 a.m. Sunday morning, 10 p.m. update. Suspect we will see little change in surface temperatures throughout the overnight hours as warm intrusion fights with both processes. A mix of model 2M temperatures and blended MOS guidance seem to show that trend will show adjustments have been made toward its thinking. Otherwise, latest mesoscale guidance is a bit colder than previous trends and seems like a universal trend. The thermal profiles also seem to match the timing and progression of the rain snow line evident of the KX radar. Therefore, we'll be trending weather toward the thermal profiles for the remainder of the new overnight. We'll be dropping the winter weather advisory for the Cape and Islands and more sleep into the mix just prior to the changeover here. And tomorrow's high is going to see temperatures mainly in the 30s here. Okay. We are under a winter weather advisory in effect until tomorrow 1 p.m. as snow of very fine intensity change to a wintry mix late this year overnight, yielding difficult travel. Locations include the cities of Taunton, Brockton, Plymouth, Fall River, New Bedford, Mattapoisett, Providence, West Greenwich, Warwick, Bristol, Narragansett, Wesley, and Newport. Hazard type snow and freeze rain and snow accumulation 2 to 4 inches long with a trace of ice. Time and snow of very fine intensity then transition to a period of freezing rain and sleet by midnight, and all rain overnight, and the bulk of the precipitation will be over by Sunday morning here. Impacts any snow as will make for slick surfaces and the hazardous travel conditions with the threat of the wet snow and the rain. Structure collapses will be possible for those roofs that have a remnant snowpack, especially flat roofs. Highest risk of those may be along the south coast, including the cities of Fall River and New Bedford, as rain alone presents a threat of urban poor drainage flooding as drains are snow clogged. A winter weather advisory issue when snow and or ice is forecast to develop in the affected areas, but accumulation is expected to be light. Any snow and ice will result in slippery conditions on untreated roadways and sidewalks, and when temperatures are below freezing, the motorists need to be especially careful on bridges and overpasses where slippery spots can easily develop. Here, Day 1 today, tonight, winter weather advisory, and Day 2 for 7 Sunday for Friday, winter weather advisory, another random billowy cold air and wind chill is expected Monday night into Tuesday morning. Wind chill lines may be needed. There will be a chance of snow Tuesday night and Wednesday. The chance of this will increase as a potential coastal storm does indeed develop. Low confidence for this forecast at this time. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Overnight, snow and sleet before 1 a.m., then rain between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. Then snow and sleet after 3 a.m. Areas of fog between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. Low around 31 degrees. Southward about 3 to 6 miles, but chance of precipitation is 1%, and until the nighttime snow and sleet accumulation 1 to 3 inches possible. For Sunday, rain and snow before 1 p.m., then a slight chance of rain between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. under 37 degrees. Calm wind, chance of precipitation 1%. Little no circulation expected. For Sunday night, mostly cloud sky will lower around 12 degrees. West wind about 3 to 8 miles per hour. For Monday, mostly sky about 16 degrees. Wind chill as low as 3 below. Northwest wind about 10 to 14 miles per gust size, 25 miles per hour. For Monday night, mostly gust sky low about 7 below. West wind about 7 to 10 miles per hour. For Tuesday, part sky about 21 degrees. Tuesday night, a chance of snow showers after 10 p.m. Most clouds sky, low around 42 degrees, chance of precipitation is 40%. For Wednesday, a chance of snow showers, parts of the sky about 35 degrees, chance of precipitation is 30%. Wednesday night, part clouds sky, low about 9 above. Thursday, most of the sky about 24 degrees. Friday night, part clouds sky, low about 3 above. For Friday, most of the sky about 23 degrees. Friday night, part clouds sky, low about 2 above. And for Saturday, most of the sky high about 27 degrees. Here's what a phrase of the night. Messy mix and tap for the bow. Peter Chill News Time, 11:20, 10.5 for Saturday night. Sports roundup here on this Saturday night here. And let's start you off in the NHL NBA scoreboard at Levi's Stadium in the NHL Outdoor Classic. San Jose Sharks and Los Angeles Kings to a 1-1 tie with 17:10 left in the second period here. Washington Capitals edge out the New York Islanders 3-2. Philadelphia 76ers over the Nashville Predators 3-2. Ottawa Senators over the Florida Panthers 4-1. Montreal Canadiens over the Columbus Blue Jackets 3-1. Toronto Maple Leafs over the Winnipeg Jets 4-3. New Jersey Devils over the Carolina Hurricanes 3-1. Anaheim Ducks over the Edmonton Oilers 2-1. Tampa Bay Lightning over Arizona Coyotes 4-2. Detroit Red Wings over the Dallas Stars 7-6, and the Pittsburgh Penguins over the St. Louis Blues 4-2. Here in NBA scores for halftime, Los Angeles Clippers lead the Sacramento Kings 66-47. It is Oklahoma City Thunder over the Charlotte Hornets 110-103. New Orleans Pelicans over the Miami Heat 105-91. Chicago Bulls over the Phoenix Suns 112-107. And the Houston Rockets over the Toronto Raptors 98-76. A full slate of college basketball scores around the country. First of all, let's start you off at the men's there. With 6:39 left in the second half, it's Cincinnati 51, Houston 49. 11:35 left in the second half, it's Portland 40, Pacific 39. 7:59 left in the second half, it's Seattle University 46, Chicago State 17. 10:51 left in the second half, it's CSU Bakersfield 43, UMKC 36, Thursday State 44, it's Thursday State 39. 11 minutes left in the second half, it's Cal Poly 41, it's UC Riverside 34.
UC Irvine 58, it's Cal State Norwich 43. Hawaii 51, UC Davis 40 with 14:30 left in the second half. 11:24 left in the second half, it's Sacramento State 47, it's North Dakota 44. Portland State 59, it's North Colorado 40 with 12:37 left in the second half. 15:58 left in the second half, it's St. Mary's 42, Gonzaga 39. It's 12:12 left in the first half, Oregon State 11, Colorado 3. East Carolina 73, South Florida 60. Wisconsin over Minnesota 63-53. North Carolina 89, Georgia Tech 60. It is Oklahoma 79, Texas Tech 75, final in overtime. It is VCU 78, it's Massachusetts 72, Pittsburgh 65, Syracuse 61. It is St. John's A5, Seton Hall 72. It is Texas A&M 62, South Carolina 52. Elon 83, Delaware 75, final in overtime. It is Baylor 69, Kansas State 42. Kennesaw State 61, Stetson 56. UMBC 73, Maine 66. LSU 70, Florida 63. It's Kenosha 65, Quinnipiac 63. It's Indiana State 78, it's Southern Illinois 58. It's Louisville 55, Miami, Florida 53. Iowa State 85, Texas 77. Xavier 73, Butler 56. West Virginia 73, Oklahoma State 63. Niagara 65, Rider 61. Kent State 64, Ohio 51. Buffalo 68, Bowling Green 56. Toledo 97, Western Michigan 87. Lexington 87, Jacksonville 83. Duquesne 83, Dayton 73. Mount St. Mary 75, Fairleigh Dixon 64. Murray State 89, Austin Peay 54. It's UNC Wilmington 73, Towson 69. Georgia State 87, it's Appalachian State 43. Fairfield 57, it's St. Peter 43. It's Villanova 87, Marquette 76. It's Vanderbilt 76, Missouri 53. North Dakota State 66, it's IPFW 62. South Dakota 77, IUPUI 62. Old Dominion 72, it's Louisiana Tech 53. Boise State 78, it's Nevada 46. Northwestern 60, it's Penn State 39. Central Connecticut State 76, Sacred Heart 73, final in overtime. It's Kansas A1, TCU 72. Notre Dame A7, Boston College 70. Northern Iowa 56, Bradley 39. Arkansas 65, it's Mississippi State 61. San Francisco 56, Pepperdine 54. Charleston 786, it's Campbell 57. It's Robert Morris 76, it's Bryant 70. It's St. Francis, New York 66, St. Francis, Pennsylvania 54. It's Northeastern 83, Drexel 73, final overtime. It is Norfolk State 99, Columbus State 81. It's Rhode Island 71, George Mason 56. Richmond 56, George Washington 48. Northern Arizona 73, Eastern Washington 69. It is Duke 78, Clemson 56. It's North Carolina Central 74. It's Morgan State 59. Central Michigan 83, Ball State 60. VMI 113, Western Carolina 111, the final in double overtime. It's Bradford 75, UNC Asheville 68. Wagner 60, it's LIU Brooklyn 47. It's New Hampshire 76, UMass Lowell 60. Bethune-Cookman 64, it's Florida A&M 57. It's Montana State 67, it's Idaho State 53. Winthrop 83, Longwood 59. It's Incarnate Word 74, Texas A&M Corpus Christi 68. Arkansas Little Rock 63, Troy 58. It is Charlotte 71, it's Southern Miss 43. Sam Houston 70, it's Central Arkansas 42. It's Jacksonville State 55, Tennessee State 50. It's Santa Clara 70, it's Loyola Marymount 53. North Carolina State 69, it's Virginia Tech 53. Brown 57, it's Cornell 56. North Texas 70, FIU 56. It is Colorado State 66, it's Air Force 53. It's UNLV 76, it's New Mexico 68. It's Maryland Nation Shore 68, it's South Carolina State 56. Howard 50, it's Savannah State 48. Prairie A&M 84, Mississippi Valley State 74. It's Jackson State 72, Grambling State 33. Sanford 72, California 61. It's 772, it's Alabama A&M 63. It is Delaware State 74, Hampton 71. It's Alabama State 71, Alcorn State 67. It is Kentucky 110, Auburn 75. It's North Florida 88, it's Northern Kentucky 69. FGCU 86, USC Upstate 72. It's Mercer 62, Stepford 61. It's the Wofford 78, Citadel 52. It's Scudder Webb 77. It's Liberty 67. High Point 67. It's Presbyterian 58. It is Davidson 76. It's Fordham 57. It is Columbia 56. Yale 50. It's Dartmouth 67. It's Princeton 62. It's Harvard 63. It's Princeton 55. It's Rice 76. It's Florida Atlantic 69. Lamar 58, it's McNeese State 53, it's Stephen Austin 86, it's Nichols State 71. Storybrooke 64, it's Binghamton 52, it's Detroit 83, Youngstown State 70. St. Bonaventure 70, St. Joseph 60, final in overtime. It is Manhattan 80, it's Siena 74. Northwestern State 87, New Orleans 84, it is Miami, Ohio 57, Akron 52, final in overtime. It is Georgia 780, it's 7 Alabama 74. Ole Miss 59, it's Tennessee 57, it is Illinois State 67, it's Illinois 60. South Dakota State 81, it's Oral Roberts 52. Denver 59, it's Western Illinois 46, it's Georgetown 68, it's DePaul 63. Chattanooga 67, it's Eastern Tennessee State 59, it's UAB 72, it's Marshall 54. Southeast Louisiana 55, it's Abilene Christian 54, it's UC Santa Barbara 69, it's Cal State Fulton 54. SIU Edwardsville 76, it's UT Martin 68, it's Georgia 66, Alabama 65, final in overtime. It is Arkansas State 70, it's UL Monroe 68, it's Valparaiso 55, it's Wright State 48. Louisiana Lafayette 81, it's Texas Arlington 70, it's Belmont 88, Tennessee Tech 82, it's Texas 56, it's Arkansas Pine Bluff 50, it's Eastern Michigan 73, it's Northern Illinois 65, it's Arizona 57, it's UCLA 47, it's Montana 74, it's Weber State 63. Utah 79, Idaho 77, final in overtime. It is New Mexico State 72, Grand Canyon 55. UTEP 69, it's UTSA 62, it's Utah State 85, Fresno State 79, and it's Utah Valley 72, it's UT Pan American 49. Women's college basketball scores here. It is West Virginia 54. It's Iowa State 52. Seattle 54. Fairfield 47. It's Nebraska 67. It's Indiana 64. Radford 67. It's Campbell 43. It's Georgia State 80. It's Appalachian State 70. Marshall 71. It's UAB 52. It's State Bonaventure 72. It's Davidson 56. Central Michigan 63. It's Western Michigan 51. It is American University 45. It's Army 42. Bucknell 65. It's Boston University 60. It is Brant 69. Robert Morris 66. St. Francis, New York 71. It's St. Francis, Pennsylvania 55. It's Central Connecticut State 70. It's St. Bernard 58. Liberty 64. It's Charleston Summer 53. It's Winthrop 81. It's Coastal Carolina 68. It is Eastern Kentucky 70. It's Morehead State 64. Holy Cross 48. Navy 44. It's East Carolina 53. It's Cincinnati 40. It's North Dakota State 72. It's IPFW 66. It's Florida Gulf Coast University 75. It's USC Upstate 59. It's Stetson 70. It's Kennesaw State 58. Manhattan 69. It's St. Peter's 66. George Washington 83. It's Fordham 65. It's St. Joseph 61. It's Richmond 59. It's Miami, Ohio 78. It's Buffalo 68. It's Toledo 81. It's Eastern Michigan 72. It's Wofford 63. It's West Carolina 55. It is Furman 77. It's UNC Greensboro 68. It's East Tennessee State 70. It's Mercer 49. Minnesota 91. It's Michigan 88. Final double overtime. It's Illinois 47. Purdue 46. Lafayette 59. It's Lehigh 51. It's Detroit 78. Cleveland State 65. It's Green Bay 71. It's UIC 32. It's Wright State 92. Oakland 66. It's Norfolk State 67. It's Coppin State 57. It's Bethune-Cookman. It's 76. It's Florida A&M 64. It is North Carolina Central 63. It's Morgan State 47. It is LIU Brooklyn 75. It's Wagner 47. UMass Lowell 70. It's New Hampshire 65. It's Maine 70. It's Binghamton 56. It is Gardner-Webb 66. It's UNC Asheville 58. It's Eastern Illinois 49. It's Southeast Missouri State 48. Final overtime. It's Longwood 32. Presbyterian 36. It's UTSA 72. It's UTEP 59. It's Youngstown State 87. Valparaiso 69. It's IUPUI 85 or Roberts 52. It is Fort Atlantic K2 Bryce 70. It is Western Kentucky 63. It's Middle Tennessee 60. It's UT Pan American 57. It's Utah Valley 55. It's CSU Bakersfield 78. It's UMKC 76. It's Central Arkansas 66. It's Sam Houston 63. Texas A&M Corpus Christi 61. It's Garden Word 49. It's Chattanooga 56. Stanford 49. It's SMU 68. It's Houston 51. Tulane 75. Memphis 65. It's Connecticut 92. Tulsa 46. Tennessee State 74. It is Jacksonville State 66. Final overtime. It is Detroit 65. It's Arkansas Little Rock 62. It's Sacramento State 64. It's North Dakota 62. Seattle University 56. Chicago State 49. It is Grand Canyon, Luzon, and New Mexico State 61 and 60. It's Montana 64. Weber State 60. Montana State 74. Idaho State 68. Idaho State 87. Montana State 74. Final overtime. It is Northern Colorado 90. Portland State 50. Colgate 54. Laura Maryland 53. It's Savannah State 70. It's Howard 59. Hampton 74. It's Delaware State 61. It is Schuyler State 85. Air Force 49. It's Murray State 72. It's also Bay 67. It is Alcorn State 77. It's Alabama State 72. Final overtime. It's Jackson State 70. It's Grambling State 56. It's Prairie View A&M 69. It's Mississippi Valley State 50. It's 784. It's Alabama A&M 53. Arkansas State 69. It's UL Monroe 61. It is Texas 62. Texas Tech 59. It's Fairleigh Dixon 54. It's Mount St. Mary 52. South Alabama 80. Georgia 763. It's Jacksonville 75. Lipscomb 63. It's Chalk 83. Summerman 72. North Texas 77. It's FIU 61. It is Louisville 75. It's McNeese State 67. It is Northwestern State 75. New Orleans 63. State of Austin 68. It's Nicholls State 59. Ohio 71. It is Akron 55. It is Kansas State 62. Bowling Green 58. Eastern Washington 73. It's Northern Arizona 42. It's Idaho 76. It's Southern Utah 49. San Diego 69. It's BYU 59. Loyola Marymount 75, Santa Clara 63. It's Pacific 71. It's Gonzaga 59. Pepperdine 76. It's San Francisco 65. It is Fresno State 64. Utah State 55. It's UNLV 79. It's New Mexico 73. San Diego State 71. It's San Jose State 61. It's UC Santa Barbara 48. It's Cal State Fulton 39. It's UT Martin 79. It's SIU Edwardsville 72. South Dakota State 77. It's South Dakota 67. It's Western Illinois 75. Denver 56. It is Abilene Christian 83. It's Southeast Louisiana 65. It's Ball State 51. It's Northern Illinois 50. Texas Arlington 56. It's Louisiana Lafayette 42. It's Brown 58. Grinnell 51. It's Princeton 78. It's Harvard 57. Belmont 64. It's Tennessee Tech 62. Texas 73. It's Arkansas Pine Bluff 58. It's Northern Kentucky 67. It's North Florida 29. It's Ohio State 100. Iowa 82. It's Boise State 51. It's Nevada 47. Cal State North Virginia 82. It's UC Irvine 60. Cal Poly 70. It's UC Riverside 68. It's Pennsylvania 63. It's Dartmouth 46. It's Baylor 91. TCU 75. It's Oklahoma 73. It's Kansas State 64. It's Oklahoma State 80. Kansas 76. And St. Louis 82. George Mason 59. Kyle Busch will not race in tomorrow's Daytona 500 due to a crash at the NASCAR Xfinity Series at Daytona today. Not even a week ago, Chris Bosh was talking about how eager he was to get home in an effort to turn the Miami Heat season around, but a blood-clotted lung brings end to Bosch's season. In Indianapolis, Heisman Trophy winning quarterbacks Jameis Winston and Marcus Mariota shared a center stage at Lucas Oil Stadium on Saturday, playing a cavernous area of empty seats. Rafael Nadal has lost a clay court semifinal. Doesn't use a streak of 52 straight matches, so naturally it took an unbelievable, you have to see it to believe it, match point to the end Rafa's semifinal dominance. Slowly but surely, the Cleveland Cavaliers have been working their way through the championship checklist as batters scattered. Veteran Kendrick Perkins might be the final piece of that puzzle. City closing gap as Desco signals intent for Parker clash. For 2 decades, billionaires, business leaders, Hollywood celebrities, and high-powered politicians have taken turns of trying to coax the NFL back to Los Angeles. In Melbourne, Australia, world number 1 Lydia Ko of New Zealand and Thailand's Ariad Janagam shot 172s on Saturday to share the lead after the 3rd round of the Women's Australian Open at Royal Melbourne. The $250 million super fight between Manning Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather may have never been signed to the Philippine advisors. Michael Cunnings have been able to put Pacquiao and his wife Jing Yan to business class flights from Miami to Los Angeles. All the NBA trade deadline has come and gone. The rumor mill continues to chug along as the days after the deadline are generally very active as teams part ways with players they were unable to deal. The Minnesota Timberwolves aren't going to the playoffs this year, so the loss of one of their regular rotation players may not be seen important on that service. And that's it for the 11 o'clock news on this Saturday night, February 21st, 2015. I'm Peter saying good night. With a good bad attitude, looking forward to see you tomorrow morning. Good night, and see you tomorrow morning.